Ever since first seeing Enemy a few years back, the film has really stuck with me. That seems to be the case for a lot of Jake Gyllenhaal movies. I, like most viewers, was tripped out and confused by the film, especially the ending with the scared spider. The film's loaded with cryptic symbolism that initially appears disjointed and random, but upon analysis can be dissected and decoded. I still think there are aspects of it that remain intentionally ambiguous. The director refuses to give any clear explanation of the film. Similar to Kubrick never really explaining any of his films, I have yet to see a breakdown that explains it perfectly, up until now, of course. The metaphorical analysis of the film is that Adam and Anthony are literally just the same dude. Just two different aspects of Anthony, the actor's personality.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Actors have the ability to take on different characters within themselves. A failed third-rate movie actor may have the desire to take on a more serious role. In this case, method acting within life itself as Adam.
This is crazy.
The degree to which Anthony literally has a split personality disorder or real mental issues or is entirely conscious of everything that he's doing is hard to exactly know. It's all highly ambiguous.
All right.
The identity of Adam was created as a means of coping with his wife getting pregnant, his great phobia as represented by a spider. Anthony attends full-blown secret sex clubs. Adam, on the other hand, is much more mild and controlled in demeanor, but is still ultimately cheating on his wife with Mary. Adam lives in an undecorated, empty apartment where Anthony takes his mistresses, hinting nobody actually lives there full time. Anthony, the actor, takes on the role of a different character to present to Mary, who is unaware that he is a married man. Is the choice of the name Mary a pun on being married?
This is crazy.
Mary and Adam, both biblically charged names as well, right? Adam, the first man of sin, in this case of lust. Mary gives birth through immaculate conception.
Did you sleep with my wife? I don't know what you're talking about.
This internal dialogue of,
did you fuck my wife?
Is a way of displaying the guilt of cheating on his wife, feeling as if his kid isn't even his in a way. A totally emotionally absent father for Helen, and the internal mental gymnastics he goes through in order to continue cheating.
I'm fucking crazy.
This
I am fucking crazy!
Takes place in a sketchy motel where hookers walk down the hallway, right? Ironically, Adam is the part of Anthony's personality which is kinder and seems to feel guilt, at least at times. It's the part of his personality he seems to present to his mother, the first point in the film giving the clue that Adam and Anthony are actually the same person.
You have a respectable job. I think you should quit that fantasy being a third-rate movie actor.
Adam doesn't like blueberries. Anthony does.
I don't like blueberries.
Of course you do.
Where are the blueberries? The organic blueberries, not the conventional blueberries.
But the mask slowly begins to slip. Anthony again begins to express his true self as represented by watching the film he is in, instead of sleeping with Mary. Fittingly, the title of the film is Where There Is a Will, There Is a Way. You can apply that to his desires. Helen tells Adam that she is 6 months pregnant at school. The building security tells Anthony he hasn't seen him in 6 months before receiving the top secret envelope with the key for the sex club. The time periods perfectly coinciding.
How many months are you?
6.
I don't know how long it's been.
6 months, I'd say.
6 months or more.
The beard and extremely large glasses, when looked at in this way, was a way of trying to conceal his identity and not getting caught picking up the key. Adam's interpretation of the situation was concocted in his mind, a delusional story he was telling himself, trying not to give in to the temptation. The most confusing and highly ambiguous part of the film is everything that takes place at the school along with Helen. Helen actually visiting the school is one thing that I remain slightly confused on. Did she interact with Anthony in a disassociated state?
Did you have a good day at school?
What?
Forget it.
Very confusing. Yes, he answers her call immediately when he walks out of her sight, but cell phones ring before they are picked up, and just his behavior, he genuinely acted as if he had no idea who he was interacting with. Adam, or Anthony, delivering the lesson to the class that governments and dictatorships throughout history use different means of controlling the population, the bread and circuses of Rome, is meant to parallel how he himself is being controlled. Modern society largely uses sex as a means of control and suppression of the populace.
They kept the populace busy with entertainment.
As well as him viewing his marriage and his wife's pregnancy as a form of repression and censorship of his internal Anthony.
Limit culture, censor information. They censor any means of individual expression.
That opens up a deeper, more conspiratorial question. How much of this secret society men's club he is a part of is controlling Anthony and the society he lives in from behind the scenes? These spiders can represent both the objectification and lust of women for Anthony, but also the overarching spider on the city represents the web of control that these secret clubs might cast on the people and society at large. Even the man at the door at his own building is part of this secret club, and potentially the other doorman who was security was part of the club as well. Both of the doormen did his bidding and helped him out with whatever it is he needed. I think there is an even deeper interpretation of the film where Adam and Anthony are literal mind control alters of the same dude, some type of MK Ultra type shit going on. It's just that scene at the school with Helen, I can't wrap my head around how that makes any logical sense, even with the more metaphorical mental illness type of take. I think she would have been aware of his dissociative states. And at the end of the film, Helen of course turns into a scared spider because Anthony's cycle of abuse and cheating has begun again.
Karl Marx added, the first time it was a tragedy, the second time it's a farce.
He is back in the web of control, hence his unsurprised, almost self-disappointed look. I know there is tons of breakdowns of this film online, but hopefully my take has some level of uniqueness to it, so thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below, and bye.
Yeah, are you a movie guy?
I don't know. I don't really like movies.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
That's true.